What's up, everybody? You know what's crazy? I don't know if anyone's familiar well, I mean, everyone knows about New York City to some degree, but apartments in New York City are so fucking small. Now, I'm not saying they're all small, but you have some that are really fucking small, and you still pay an arm and a leg. Like, I know apartments that are so small that you're paying like $2,000 a month when you could pay $2,000 living somewhere else where it's bigger and cheaper. I seen videos on YouTube where there's apartments that are literally like a closet size or like a room. Like for example, this is a room, a mess right now. I mean, it's got all. It's like basically a storage, basically what I have over here. But and all in all, it's really like a bedroom. But literally, it's like saying this going in this room here is an apartment. Where I'm in right now is considered an apartment. Outdated. It needs a lot of work, but this is an apartment. But it's like saying this room in here is an apartment in the city, and that's all there is. I say to myself, how the hell could someone live like that? It's like people are so desperate because they just want to live in the city, so they'll be sandwiched in by walls, literally one wall here, one wall there, one wall there, just to say, yoo-hoo, I live in the big, big city, man. You live in a closet in the city. That's how I look at it as. Me, I don't even care for the city. I'm not saying I hate the city, but I really wouldn't want to live in the city because it's just chaos. Seeing a bunch of sheeps 24/7 making noises. I mean, I see it just here, regular here. So I can imagine in the city that never sleeps, the sheeps that never sleep. And when those sheep sleep, there's other sleeps that take their position. I mean, it's crazy, man. You're literally getting robbed living in it's like you're living in a closet. I seen this one apartment that's so damn small that I think living in a jail cell is actually, I think living in a jail cell is fucking bigger. It's a complete fucking joke. I think it's more luxurious living in a fucking jail cell at this point. Because it's literally like you're living in a cell. Your apartment is a cell. They call it an apartment. First, I play Minecraft and I have a few buildings that I build just for the hell of it. And at first I was saying to myself, I think I made these apartments a little too small, or some look like rooms or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to relay it out. From it being this size, I try to make bigger, try to make it a little bit more realistic. But now when I seen videos of how these apartments look in the city, I'm like, damn, I don't feel that bad the way I did it in the game. It actually looks a lot better in the game than it does there. I'd rather live in a fake Minecraft fucking apartment that I created to live in that shit. I mean, it's literally like living in a room. It's like let's say you're in your bedroom right now. That's literally like a whole apartment there. It's fucking crazy how small. And there was an apartment that I knew a friend that lived in there, and and he was a big guy too. And the crazy thing was, it was like literally just like a hallway. That's where it literally feel like, where there's a hallway where there's a wall there and a wall right there, literally. And I say to myself, well, I didn't literally say to the guy, but I'm saying to myself, like, bro, how does a big guy like you live in this little fucking matchbox, man? Like, I mean, people are just so desperate. They want to live in the city, so they'll find the cheapest apartment just to say, yeah, I live in the city, man, badass shit, whatever. You're a sucker, man. You're a complete sucker. Imagine that, and the landlord's charge. It's just to show you what greed this all is. This all in all just goes back to showing you what a complete joke life is. How there's just stupid people that would actually live in those things. I mean, I understand you can't live in the best apartment because you may not have the funds, but why would you want to live in something like that when you can live somewhere else that's cheaper and you at least have a decent layout? I'm not saying you got to live somewhere huge, but, at least have a kitchen, at least have a bathroom. I mean, this place, everything's all in one place. It's like, what the hell? And then I seen there was this one video. Look for yourself. Do some research after watching this video or during watching this video, whatever. You see this one video you'll come across where you go in the bathroom and the shower is literally right in the bathroom where the sink is. So, like, for example, the toilet's here. The sink is here, if I'm not mistaken, and the shower's like on the ceiling. I'm like, what the fuck? This is some kind of fucking joke, man. First, I'm saying to myself, this can't be fucking true. Like, this got to be some kind of fucking. It's legit, man. And you're paying $2,000 or something or $1,200 a month to live in that shit. It's more luxurious than fucking jail, man. It's literally no different than living in a cell. Only thing, you can leave that cell whenever you want. I mean, you could go out, get fresh air. Maybe there's a balcony. I mean, or whatever. But you get what I'm trying to say. It's literally like living in a little fucking box. Literally. I say to myself, people this desperate, they'll just do that just to say, because I want to live in the city. So, since I really want to live in the city, I'll do whatever it takes. All right, here's your apartment. It's a little square, literally a square, a big giant, not even a big giant, a small little square cube. Yeah, you know what? It sucks, but I'll do it for living in New York City. Yeah, baby, I mean, people are fucking stupid, man. First of all, like I said just a little while ago, I don't hate the city, but I would honestly hate to live in the city. It's nice to visit, I guess, but I mean, what is so great about the fucking city? It's so overrated. And when you get all these tourist people coming, fascinating how like, wow, this is really beautiful, man. It's the big city, whatever the hell. And I don't know if I ever mentioned this in my videos, but supposedly the city is slowly sinking. I think I did mention this in the video. Supposedly it was on the news. Now, I'm not saying I believe it, don't believe it. Honestly, I could honestly believe it, because look how many fucking buildings and skyscrapers and all that fucking shit are there. I mean, there's only so much that the ground could fucking handle, And the funny thing is, they know that the city's sinking, and yet they still just keep building more and more and more. They don't give a fuck. It's all about this. Well, let's make as much as this as possible before the city goes underwater. They don't think about the risk, for example, if the city eventually sinks, everyone's going to drown. There's going to be a tsunami, let's just say, no one thinks of those things, or they don't really care. They just want to make as much money as they can. It's all about greed. It's all about profits. They don't care about you. They don't care about your life. They don't care that you're living in a little closet that they so-call an apartment. All they care about is collecting money. That's all it is. Obviously, this is what it's always come to. This is what it's always going to be. It's fucking crazy. And yet people are still stupid and fall right into it. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some beautiful, beautiful apartments down there too. But, of course, that's a fucking fortune. And I still find it to be a fortune paying $1,200 a month to live in a fucking, literally in a bedroom. That's robbery in my fucking opinion. That's a fact. That's robbery, man. I'm basically living in a bedroom that they so call an apartment, that everything's all just right there. Literally. I'm fucking like claustrophobic in there, well, you're in the city, man. You got one window to look at the view of another building right next to where you are. Yippee, beautiful view. Hi, other building. Hi. I mean, life's a joke, people. Life's such a fucking joke. I always knew apartments in the city was small. This is nothing new. Like, this ain't like something like, holy shit, I just recently just found this out. But when I seen videos of how fucking small they are, to the point where it's literally like a size of a fucking bedroom or a closet, that's where my mouth just dropped down to the fucking floor. Literally. Like, my mouth in that apartment will literally drop all the way to the other end. That's how small it is. Like, from here to here, I'm already at the end of the widths of the square feet of however big it is, or small, but like, I always knew apartments were small down there. I knew that. But I didn't think to the point where it become a fucking bedroom type of room where it looks like a fucking room or a closet. That's just a whole nother level, man. I was like, and you get stupid people that are living there. I mean, damn, man, I don't know how people do that. It's funny. People get bored in the house. People get bored. They want to get out, do things. I can imagine being in a bedroom, a bedroom apartment that has no bedroom or rooms, just a single bedroom considered being called an apartment. I'll fucking really blow my brains out, man. But look on the bright side. It's in the city. I get to look at the Empire State Building out this window. Yeah, what could beat that? Actually having a bathroom, actually having a fucking bedroom. Not just living in a bedroom, actually have an apartment with a bedroom. And yeah, you get the idea. But Nah, I guess the view of just seeing New York City is all I need. That's all I need. That makes me happy, Crazy, bro. I just I just can't believe how stupid people are and how stupid people would just do that, like it's crazy. Now, I know people would say, you know, not everyone could afford having nice places. I understand that. But this place is much cheaper than that. That's actually a functional, decent apartment. It's not a closet. It's actually like a normal, decent, regular little apartment, but not little to the point where it's considered a bedroom. At least it has a kitchen, bathroom, and bedroom and a few closets. There you go. That I understand. But to just be a single room where the hell, and this little teeny door in the shower and the bathroom hanging from the ceiling by the toilet and this, what the hell is that, man? You're like living like an animal, man. That's luxurious. I mean, okay, if that's what gets you through the day, I mean, I understand people like to live where there's a good view, looking out at the water or looking at the mountains, nice trees, nice layers of land, whatever. But no way in hell am I going to sacrifice living in a closet type apartment just to say I can look at this beautiful view. Because that's crazy. That's just downright stupid. Yes, I love the view, but I want to actually move around. I don't want to be tight in this one position. I mean, what kind of shit is that, man? I mean, I just couldn't believe how small to the point where it's literally a room, and yet they call it an apartment. I just bite my tongue. Literally, man. Anything to make money. They don't care about the person being all cramped up in there. But you know what? Sometimes I say to myself, why even care? They're stupid enough to fucking rent the place to begin with. I mean, but that's crazy. Just a sick, crazy world, man. You just can't, like, people say you just can't make this shit up. It's absolutely true. You just can't. There's nothing you can make up anymore that doesn't go on in life. Everything I hear, it's nothing surprising. It's nothing new. It's really nothing to be all like, holy shit about, because it's just the way everything is. It's a fucking sick, random ass world where anything just happens or goes on. It's like fucking weird, man. It is. It fucking is. I'm just, at this point, I don't know if I'm mind blown or I'm just like, yeah, it's not a surprise. Maybe I guess I could say I feel a little bit of both, if that makes any sort of sense. There's mobile trailers that are bigger. Even the smallest mobile trailer that they have is bigger than those apartments that I seen in New York City. That's what's fucking crazy. Might as well just live in a car. I think you actually, in some cases, have more room in a fucking car. But I mean, come on, man. You're going to sacrifice, go through all that just to look out of a window, even if it's just one window, just to say, oh, I get to see Manhattan, I get to see this. So I understand people want to see these things, want to see a view, but is it really worth living in a room, literally a closet room, or just a room that they so-called an apartment just to have that feeling? I mean, I'd rather have an actual normal layout of a kitchen, a living room, a bathroom, and a bedroom. And I don't care if it's just one bedroom, and I don't care if it's just one bathroom, but that's at least decent. I'm not the type that be like, oh, I gotta have 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms or 2 bathrooms. I mean, it would be nice, don't get me wrong, but I don't care about all that. I just want something comfortable. Something that I can get cozy to, if that makes any sense. I want a normal layout apartment. A living room, a kitchen, bedroom, whatever. Even if the closet's not in the bedroom, even if the closet's out in the hallway, still not bad. But to just be sandwiched in a room that they so call that's some whole other level shit. Like, that's some real human stupidity right there. And it just goes to show you how stupid humans are. Now, I know what a lot of people are saying, man, you never talk about videos like this. I just try to change it up, I like to make new topics, I try to come up with new things to talk about. And, sometimes I like to change it up a little just to make it a little bit more fresh, because we do live in a stale life. and I'm trying not to become stale. And I hope everyone here is not becoming stale in any way, form, at least not, you know. But it is true, man. Life is just, it's the same pathetic routine over and over and over. It's the same pathetic routine over and over and over. It's just so stale, and yet it's like I say to myself, how do people not get sick of this? How do people don't see anything wrong with this? How do people just keep going through with this? Literally getting up, going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. And imagine living in that apartment. Imagine having a hard day being a sheep, you know, working, whatever you do, not going into, you know, specifically what you do, but whatever. It's hard work, let's say, you beat. You're going to come home to a little sandwiched apartment. Where do I hang my jacket? Where do I hang this? It's all just one single room. But no, it's considered an apartment. Well, look at the bright side. At least I can go in my small little closet apartment and look out the window and say, hey, look, the Empire State Building. I can see it from right here. Look, it's blinking. Oh, shit, there's a thunderstorm. Lightning hitting the rod. I mean, that is cool to see, don't get me wrong, but it ain't worth moving into a closet apartment to see that. I could care less. It's not worth it at all to me. When you could live in so many other apartments cheaper and actually have a functional, decent, normal layout of a fucking apartment instead of living in a closet. I mean, I don't understand the stupidity of that. But it is a thing. And it is mind-blowing. Even though I'm not truly mind-blown at this point because nothing really surprises me, but I am still going to say that is mind-blowing. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night for now. There will be a Christmas rant soon. I am probably going to make a Christmas rant, just like, you know, every year. And, yeah, a week after that, the stupid New Year's bullshit, man. Once again, getting hyped for what? I don't know. I truly never could understand what we're so hyped about for next year. It's just going to be the same or most likely worse. You know, it does change. What happened this year could be different next year, but it's not for the better, unfortunately. It's for the worse. Every year just provens to get worse. And it's like, I guess it just seems at this point we're just hyped for it, because by us getting excited for the ball coming down, I guess it's like saying, I'm excited to see how much more crazy things go on in 2024, how much more mass shootings go on, how much more stabbings go on, how much more inflation goes on, or you name it. That's literally what I look at it as idiots are going, Happy New Year. I mean, I don't know, man. You just can't make this shit up. You can't. You literally fucking can't. But anyway, I'm done for now, guys. I love you all, man. And, yeah, we'll be making more soon. So stay tuned, guys. Take it easy.